Hello, everybody, and welcome to my third episode of my New England Patriots Madden 21 franchise series. And today, the New England Patriots are going to be taking on the Las Vegas Raiders in Foxborough. The Las Vegas Raiders recently, actually this season, moved to LA from Oakland, and their stadium is amazing, although we're going to be playing in boring old Foxborough. The Raiders came off to the start of the season. They're 1-1 right now, and as we're 2-0. And hopefully the Patriots can keep their streak alive, getting their win streak to 3 games, and it'll be huge for our confidence right now. As you know, we set the goal of our season to have seven wins, because Cam Newton won't take us anywhere. But hopefully this can help us achieve that goal, and yeah, as you hear, we're upgrading a few of the players. Our receivers are still slow. We haven't gotten really any upgrades on them. They're still around 89, 90 speed. Although hopefully in the future we can get those younger guys up to better and better speed. As you see here, we're finally into the Resigned Negotiations. As you hear, we have a bunch of really good free agents coming up, including J.C. Jackson, who we resigned, who is going to be a great piece. As you see here, he doesn't want a bonus, he wants a better bonus, but I think what I thought our offer was pretty fair. We got Joe Tooney there, who's going to be another great piece to help our offensive line in the future. And as you hear, we can finally scout. I put in the 2021 NFL draft class, probably from more recently, because Justin Fields, when scouted, as you're going to see, he's going to have a lot lower of a he's a fourth rounder, which I guess was only a drop off recently because he was a first rounder earlier in the year. But we're gonna be hopefully getting a pretty good pick this year, because these players right now aren't gonna win a Super Bowl. I know that for a fact. We could try, but it's probably not gonna happen. So yeah, as here, we get 180, 200 skill points every week, which is really good. We can scout a few of the players every week. I'm going to be doing the scouting manually. I really enjoy doing that because I've used this draft class before, but hopefully I won't be picking all the players who I've hit in development or other things. I'm not going to be using that to my advantage, but it is what it is. I'm going to just pick the players that are available that I think are going to be good for us. As the game finally kicks off, the Raiders get to start the ball on their 23-yard line. The CPU in this game has a very strong running game, as Josh Jackson gets a 10-yard gain to start it off. So this is going to be a little bit difficult. They've got a great offensive line with Rodney Hudson, Trent Brown. Their team is very run heavy. Josh Jacobs is an amazing up-and-coming running back. As we stop him 5 yards, he stumbles and he gets a loss of 1 yard. Okay, thought that was going to be more than one, but whatever. But as you hear, they're on 3rd and 11 already. Derek Carr getting sacked and a fumble, but his own O-line recovers it, luckily. So that's a great first defensive drive for us. They are able to stop the Raiders. Their drive, 1 first down. That's great for us. But now we need to get our offense to do the same exact thing as I throw a cross-body throw to Julian Edelman for 14 yards, which is really good. I'm hopefully not going to be using slants so frequently this game, because it's a really good cheat code as I launch it, and that's quite a dot there to Julian Edelman again, his second catch already has 37 yards in just 2 plays and 2 catches. So I really hope that I end up as a cute hurdle by Sonny Michel, who just gets 8 yards there casually. So I hope not to use slants over and over again. They're again very good in that, and I'm trying not to, but it's more of a habit from when I would play regular franchises. Just slants and drags in this game are unbeatable. You can't play defense against them. As I throw a really ill-advised pass there to LaMarcus Joyner, as he gets a 10-yard return on that. Such a good drive, and just ended with an unlucky pick. That is very unfortunate. That really sucks. That is actually our first interception of the entire 2021 campaign. It's our first one with Cam Newton, hopefully our last. Probably not going to be, but hopefully we can keep interceptions to the minimum. Hopefully his accuracy can, as I almost got a lurk there with Bentley, but hopefully I won't throw as many interceptions as I think I will. But yeah, this team is going to be very difficult to not throw interceptions with. As again, I am literally lurking on Waller there, and I just am unable to get the pick there. Again, linebackers in this game don't jump very far. They don't lurk. As another one goes right over my head. That's 3 plays where I could have picked it off, but I couldn't because the linebackers don't jump in this game. So they're already driving down to our 11-yard line. It's like nothing happened. It's like just the first drive for them again. As Josh Jacobs breaks the tackle, stiff arms Stephon Gilmore, and then gets the first down. This team is getting a little bit I lurk the wrong guy, and Hunter Renfrow goes in for the touchdown. That is very, very unfortunate. Man, there's so many open routes on that play. Just I had to cover one of them. I chose wrong. Basically, it was whichever one I chose would be the wrong one. But it is what it is. As you hear, I'm running around for my life, and I get sacked by Max Crosby there for a 12-yard sack there. It's not very good for us. This team has a great offensive line, but the CPU just doesn't care. As you see here, I'm throwing to, oh my gosh, Dalton Keene, and I get intercepted by LaMarcus Joyner again. Second interception for LaMarcus Joyner. As you're going to see here that the feed actually cuts out, it stopped recording after that point, and the Raiders, spoiler alert, they get a touchdown, and it's 14-0 already. They score in a minute, and that is because of our ill-advised throw to Dalton Keene there when I could have threw it out of bounds. As you hear, I'm trying to rush to the line here, trying to get points before half, because at this point I don't want to be down 14-0. It's not very good. It's really, really not good to have that much of a disadvantage going into halftime. So here I'm throwing it to Sony Michel, but Cam Newton, that was his 3rd interception of the game. That's real great. That's his 3rd inaccurate pass that led to an interception, which is really, really unfortunate. Actually, only 2nd, but still. As there's 7 seconds left on the clock, the Raiders should be kicking a field goal here with 7 seconds, but they decide not to. Try and get a playoff. And as here, I smartly miss every single tackle, let him run out the clock with 7 seconds left, and that is halftime, preventing 3 points. They can get a 3-possession game, which is huge for us. So I always like to kick to start the game so I can get the ball at half, as a holding penalty most likely is gonna move us back. Yep, holding penalty, of course. Great. So one of the first holding penalties of the season for us, which is good though. But yeah, it's so I usually enjoy kicking to start the game just so I can get the ball at half, whether we're winning or losing. So it just has so many more benefits than receiving first. You get the ball one extra possession than your opponent. As Cam Newton had an open receiver there and misses him, which is awesome. Man, Cam Newton is not going to be the starter next year. He's actually got a contract negotiation coming up here. We're going to have to decide if we're going to re-sign him or not. Probably not, but we'll see if it has to come to that. As I threw a dot to Dalton Keene, who gets both of his feet in. The Vegas doesn't believe that it was a catch, but they challenge it, lose a timeout, and we're already on our 49-yard line, driving, trying to make this a close game again. So we're already in a tough position here, down 14 with 5 minutes left in the third. We've got to rush to the line here. As you see, I'm a little bit tired. I'm recording this early in the morning, but as you see, another almost interception for Littleton. I'm pretty sure that's who it was, and we have to settle for 3. As I thought this was going to be missed. It was aiming towards the post there, and it just sneaked in the bottom left corner there. So already it's a 2-possession game, and we need to stop quickly as Josh Jacobs breaks the tackle. Usually the drives on the CPU take a lot longer than usual, so hopefully we can make it a short drive. As here they throw it out of bounds, waste 30 seconds, which is huge for us to get this game back and get this game close again. As I finally get an accurate pass with Cam Newton or Myers gets to swerve around the defense, which is another problem with Madden, is that they always are able to swerve around constantly, and there's no problem with it. As Julian Edelman gets a DPI there off number 20, puts us in great field position to make this a possible 1-score game. And already we're in their 8-yard line with a minute left in the third, which is huge for us. We can get this comeback at our first fourth quarter comeback of the year, which would be great as Cam Newton gets his first, or I'm pretty sure it's his first rushing touchdown on the season. He has many in real life, but this is a great start for him. As you see, we're trying to go for 2 to make it a 3-possession, 3-point game, which would be great for us in the just to have a great 3-point lead. As you see, I'm trying to throw it to Harris to get a quick 2 points to get a 14-11, but they swat it down intelligently and are able to make it still a 5-point game, which is now a 2-possession game, which is really a 1-possession game, but 2 field goals wins it, which really sucks. So already we're on to the fourth quarter. This is going to be very make or break for us. This drive as another almost interception with Bentley there, which is too slow and they don't lurk. So again, I lost. I really could have gotten so many picks with Bentley right there. As now we're just playing terrible defense here, as the crazy CPU juke gives them another 5 yards on the play. And now they're down to our 18 with 4 minutes left. This is not what we needed. We needed to stop right away. And this is not good. I see Josh Jacobs just destroying everybody. Could have been gone for a touchdown if he wasn't ghost tripped. If he tripped over a ghost on third down there, or on just earlier. Like if he didn't do that, it would have been a touchdown and it would have been huge for us. And they settled for 3 on that drive. So now it's a 8-point game. This is basically make or break. So I launch it up to Myers, who gets beat by his man because of how slow he is. And LaMarcus Joyner with his 3rd interception of the game, and it's his first 3 interceptions of the year today, as Aguilar almost had a touchdown, but he was caught up by McCourty to save a touchdown, which would have sealed the game. But now with that interception, with his 4th interception of the game for Newton, which is terrible for our stats here, but with that's very terrible for us. Now we need to get a stop without letting up yards, as we get another crazy break tackle for Aguilar, and now they're in our 30-yard line with 2 minutes to go. So basically now it's get a sack or get a lot of big play, big stop somehow making them lose a lot of yards, as Hunter Renfrow loses a couple yards. But now it's 3rd down at their 28, so we need to go all out blitz here. They're going to run the ball, we know, but we need to get a huge stop and then somehow block the kick. We get the stop, they lose a yard, but now it's all up to the kicker, who makes it right down the middle. Real clutch kicker, and is able to basically ice the game for us, unless we get a miracle here. But it's looking not like it. Newton gets sacked, which really sucks. Yeah, so now the clock is running. The pressure is really going on. I throw it out of bounds. I just needed to get the ball to get the clock stopped here, as now it's basically just run the slants, as basically they drop down both of their safeties, and Bird is open. He's getting run. He needs to outbeat number 27, and he will. He's going to score a touchdown, which will make this a 1-possession game. If they get a 2-point conversion, or it's still going to be a 1-possession game, but they need a 2-point conversion to make this somewhat manageable to get the game. And he throws it, but it is just swatted down again. Another smart play. So now it's all up to the onside kick here. In Madden 20, the onside kicks were a little bit glitchy, where you needed to put the accuracy really wonky to uh, get the onside kick. But instead, I kick it into my own guy with it doesn't reaching 10 yards, and it's automatically Raider ball. No timeouts, 20 seconds, and that is going to put a bow on this game. Uh, the Raiders had a very, very good game. They capitalized on our problems, which were several, several interceptions, which was really unfortunate for us, but it is what it is. We got our first loss out of the way. We know how to. We have experienced a loss now, which is huge for us to get our to get us back into the like. Know that we're not going to be undefeated this year, but it's okay. It's really unfortunate to get a loss like this to a team that isn't very good, but we had to get a loss somehow. As you hear the stats, they're a little bit basic, but Cam Newton had one touchdown, but it completely is outshined by his 4 interceptions, which the Raiders capitalized on. Newton had both touchdowns for us, one passing and one rushing, which was great for us. This is mainly a poor stats game for him and both for our receivers because we just struggled all the way around. Those interceptions costed us severely, and it is really, really, really unfortunate for us. So here are going to be some of the upgrades coming. We haven't been able to upgrade. There's no upgrades. Yeah, probably after that loss, nobody deserves an upgrade. But yeah, that's gonna be it. I thank you for watching. You can like and subscribe. But yeah, that's about it. See ya.